Welcome investors and potential investors. My name is Anna Morrison. I am the head of admin over on the Telegram channel for Ice Rock Mining. I have got with me today Mr. Amir Ness. He is the PR manager of Ice Rock Mining, and we have decided to do something a little bit different today. We've decided to hold an impromptu Q&A, frequently asked questions webinar, where even Mr. Ness has no idea what I'm about to ask him. I'm not even sure I fully know what I'm about to ask him. We are going to jump inside the Telegram. We're going to pull out the most frequently asked questions and get your most burning questions, pressing questions answered. Okay? Thanks for being here, Amir.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for putting me on the spot.
Thanks for agreeing to it. I appreciate it. Okay, we'll get right in. And basically, I'm going to have you just give us your, pretend I'm a brand new investor. I just heard about the Ice Rock program. I don't really know heads from tails. Give me a quick 30-second overview.
Okay, well, I mean, the program, the ICO that we're underway with is our second ICO, and this is the kind of the main one where we're really using the momentum from the first one and doing a much larger audience reach. It's Ice Rock Mining. We have our asset is a cave. We have cheap electricity. We have a good management team. And we're basically bringing mining to individuals who are hobby miners or looking for passive income and can't scale their business or can't really get into it as large as they'd like. And we're basically offering a better option to cloud mining, because cloud mining, ends after 2 years. We created this as a company where we have shareholders, basically. That's
correct. Okay. Give me some background on the cave, because it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, Malik, the CEO and owner of the cave, actually bought the cave a while ago. It was years ago. He was a hobby Bitcoin miner. Malik is also the owner of the Apple distribution store in Kazakhstan. So he's been involved in technology for a little while. When he saw the cave, he immediately recognized, because it maintains a 12-degree constant temperature, and it's secluded and safe and secure, it would make a very good Bitcoin mine. So we basically, focused on creating a mid-size, only BTC mining operation, and this is our first step. We're gonna grow, but this is what we're focused on now.
Love it, love it. So differentiate a little more for me, because I think that because this is new, I think some people still might be confused. So this is not a cloud mining contract you're offering at all. Tell me more about the difference.
Right. So cloud mining, first of all, the main reason why cloud mining has a 2-year contract is because the ant miners, the ASIC miners, which are extremely, high processing power machines, they only have a lifespan of about 2 years. After that, you have to renew. So what Malik did, which was genius, is he said, we're all shareholders in this. How do we do this? And what he did was he said, we're going to reinvest 20% of the profits, not the 20% that comes out of the investors' 50%. So they still get their 50%, but an additional 20% from the other half will go into new mines. So what we've essentially done is extended the life of the mine. And that 20% is always part of our capital structure. So we're always reinvesting that.
Forward thinking, yeah.
That extends the life of the mine.
Sure. Okay, very good. So walk me through then this ICO roadmap and timeline. Tell me a little bit about how that's going and where we are inside of that timeline and what we're looking towards.
It's been a while since I've looked at the timeline. I think we're all just running around trying to
chickens with our heads cut off
as quickly as possible. So we'll look at the timeline later. Let's just get it done.
Exactly. So the big highlights of the timeline, I would think, are main ICO scheduled to end on May 25th, or when the hard cap is reached, whichever comes first.
Yeah, so we're looking at, okay, May, get all the equipment, over the next, well, we'll start getting equipment before the ICO closes,
Sure, sure.
but we're basically looking at a July start of mine.
Very good.
And the logistics are going to get more technical as we get closer to the close of the ICO and begin preparing to deploy all the mines.
Right.
Right now, we're still in the educate the investor, raising capital, managing the customer experience, taking out a little technical difficulties here and there, growing pains, basically.
Yeah, growing pains. And it's great because, I've been with you guys for a little while now, and I've watched us go from a small team to a slightly less small team, and we're getting bigger and growing every day and adding capabilities. And this might be actually a good time to talk about some of the capabilities that we're interested in adding to the team from our investor pool. We love tapping interested and engaged investors. What are some of the needs that we have? I know you and I were actually talking earlier about some Russian language, support needs, things like that. What are we looking at in terms of our growth?
So, I mean, slowly, the thing about growth that's, tricky is that you gotta lay your foundation firm. And
Right.
when the faster you grow, the more difficult that becomes
To manage. Yeah.
But thank God we're not doing that. In my kind of business experience, I've already had that where you just want to grow very fast and you start stumbling on yourself.
Sure.
So it is sometimes painful for the customer or the investor to not be able to get all of the information they want as quickly as they want. But we're working on that. We're getting out a Turkish channel. We're getting out a Spanish channel. We're going to get out a Polish channel. We've got a German channel already.
Right. A Russian channel. Yeah.
And I would say the other thing that I feel that is such a good feeling too is we're growing from within.
Yeah.
I'm an investor. You first.
I'm an investor.
and came on as an investor.
Yeah.
We have so many people that have come on board first with a small initial investment, then it got larger, and then they said, how can I join the team, or how can I help you grow? And that's what our advisor network is for. So it's very strong, kind of organic and heartfelt growth. I mean, people really are connecting and helping each other, and it's really, really cool to see.
It is. Tell me more about the advisor network and that role.
So the advisor network now is starting to take shape, and we're really starting to kind of weed out people that are just excited about the idea of being able to sell this product and make money on it. We're kind of moving away from that and getting more partnered up with people who have either existing client base where they're investing for them, like maybe a small fund manager or a digital marketing firm. Sometimes digital marketing firms that have blockchain focus are really good because they're like blockchain enthusiasts or mining enthusiasts. And YouTube is another place where we're talking to people that have couple thousand, 5,000
YouTube influencers. Yeah.
So we're stepping up the requirement while at the same time realizing that we're growing and we're going to help others grow with us. That's the other thing. We're able to also provide value to the advisor by having our name behind them and our content behind them.
Absolutely. So I'll shift gears a little bit and have you talk to me about the ROC2 token itself. Tell me about the token. Tell me, a little bit about the smart contract, how it all executes, how it all works. Because I know some people have some questions about that.
So it's an ERC20 token on the Ethereum network. So even though we mine Bitcoin, the day that we want to distribute profits, which is once a month, we convert BTC to Ethereum. That's where the smart contract is. So it knows what wallets are holding how many coins, and it distributes the profits. It's basically like one of the most simple, elementary blockchain type transactions. It's really not a sophisticated code or anything like that.
Right.
It gets the job done, and it's organized, and it's on the blockchain, which is the most important thing.
Fantastic. So again, I'll switch gears as another question is coming in. Tell me a little bit about, we all know this mine is located in Kazakhstan. Not a lot of us have been to Kazakhstan. Tell us a little bit about the governmental environment in Kazakhstan. Are they pro-blockchain? What's this sort of, what's this country like? And how does it view BTC mining?
So, first of all, the president actually, and I don't have this, but I did see it. I think we might be able to get Diaz to send it out to everybody.
Okay.
But the president came out in a speech and said he wants to spur crypto growth. Basically, he called it, I think, a crypto valley.
I actually read that. I read that.
Okay, so we're good on that side. The property is so far away from any kind of nuisance that it would cause. I mean, it's not like you can hear the miners. You don't even see it. I mean, you would just, you
hardly know it's there. Yeah.
You wouldn't know it's there, basically.
I've seen the videos. Yeah. Very remote.
So it's really just, it's ideal. I mean, look, that's a marquee asset that we have. It's not easy to replicate something like that.
Absolutely.
And we're leveraging the asset.
Yeah. Speaking of the assets, tell me some more about your economic advantages, the economic advantages that are inherent in ice rock mining. We know the rock itself, the cave itself, that bunker. What else?
So let's just to be clear, that's a big economic advantage. I mean,
Absolutely.
you're going to have a